Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're playing some Dalek mods. This is my puppy here. Actually, might come in here today. I'm doing this because I'm making this video because if you haven't noticed, I've made 3 streams I think on this, and haven't actually made a proper video. And I know a lot of people don't like watching streams because they're long and boring. I'm gonna name my dog Bono. So yeah, I'm revisiting a Dalek mod because I've got a newfound interest in it. If you go back on my videos, it's like one of the first things I did. I sound like a child, and it's not cool. It's not a very interesting video because I just explored London town like 3 times in a row, and then yeah, they're not good videos. Actually, don't check them out. Scratch that. I've never played the Dalek mod ever. I never made a video. I logged on yesterday. I'm just gonna give a tour of what I've done over those streams, so you get a good summary. Because I don't know, you might want to see it. So this town, well, I'm trying to make a town. I'm trying to start. I haven't invited anyone yet because I'm still getting it ready. This first building here is where I usually park my TARDIS because it's closest to all my stuff. So what I like to call this building is the asset dump. So people can come along and buy an asset dump. I'll make the room and place all the chests in it, and then you have to private them all, unfortunately, which takes forever. So this is my one. This is floor 1. Asset dump number 1. Asset dump number 2 belongs to Shadow. Shadow's been on. He doesn't play much because he's at his grandma's and the internet's awful. And then this was gonna be someone else's, but they never joined. So yeah, I got tons of just building materials, excess from building everything in the town. It's just filled to the brim in there. This is my wheat farm. That's where I eat, I guess. I'm gonna make this multi-storied in the future. Excess seeds, farm maintenance and disposal. Bamboo, TARDIS parking. I noticed not many towns have TARDIS parking. It's kind of turning into the new TARDIS mod servers where you just kind of put your TARDIS in your house. I don't really like that, so I've made TARDIS parking. No one's here yet because no one's joined. I've said I've never invited anybody. I need to put torches everywhere. I haven't managed to do that yet because I've had shaders on there. I don't know. I want to get a good gauge of where light actually is before I start changing or putting torches down. This is the pathway I made. And then it leads to this huge ass tower. I'll get to that in a minute. I spent like 3 days on this, it's not even done yet. Basically, these are all my furnaces. I used to cook the glass, and that's it. These just used to cook glass. I've got silk touch, so I didn't really need to cook cobblestone. Basically, it took a shit ton of mining. There's like 30 billion stories. It goes past the height limit. It's like 5 million blocks high. No, just kidding. It's pretty tall. Each of these are the stories. I haven't really added any doors yet. There's iron bars, which was a pretty big mistake putting iron bars because it costs a lot of iron. But luckily, I made an iron golem farm just pretty much before I started recording. So excuse me. I'm trying to. Oh, rip your toenails off, sir. That's an awful insult, but whatever. Yeah, I've got glass pillars that are pretty much invisible, so you don't fall down. I'm trying to walk off here, but you can't. Why are there so many mobs? Look at my journey map. It's like, okay, don't come in the town. Don't come here yet. I wouldn't recommend it. There's too many mobs, and I'm not done lighting the place up and everything. So this tower is yeah, it's tall. That's pretty much it. I've got a temporary roof. Oh my! Why are there so many mobs? Jesus Christ! Get out of my face! Oh my God! This is Monster Tower. I've made a home for monsters, for mobs. Yeah, there's a temporary ceiling here. It kind of looks a little bit weird right now with the flat ceiling because I haven't finished it, like I've said. So I've got a sugarcane farm. I'm adding essentials like food, farm resources, basically so you can like get started in the game. So it's a good starter town. Although it is quite far away from spawn, this is a really good spot. I'll show you why later. This is the panda repository, I guess, because someone decided to give me 50 whole ass pandas. I made a little waterfall here. I don't know why they gave me 50 pandas. They randomly TPA'd and said, "You want pandas?" And I said, "Sure." So I made a fence line, and this baby is just abandoned. That somehow got out there. They don't really move. I thought they were trying to take up the entire thing, but they don't move at all. They've been there since they got put here. Yeah, so basically, that's a lot of pandas. I don't really care if they escape. They're not going to go very far. Oh, that's so cute. They slip on their backs and bellies and stuff. That's okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty much it. There's a public mine over here. Well, that's it for the town part. The rest I'll show you. There's a public mine, which is where I got all my resources and stuff. There's like a hole to bedrock. There's yeah, this place is gutted. I wouldn't really go here for any ores. I just go here for like cobblestone. You can go for here for ores. I didn't mind too many ores. So I was just here for the stone. Like the andesite, diorite. Not so much granite because it's an ugly block. It's a bit like acacia. It's just ugly as hell. Excuse me. So yeah, that's the town part. There's not much to the town yet because no one lives here. As I've said, I haven't invited anybody. This is where it gets interesting. I made, if you didn't know, I joined, I figured out, I won't spill the whole story because it's really long, but I figured out, I'm just rebuilding the time bureau I had on a previous server. I think it was, DMUV7, that, wipe, the 7th wipe. So I'm just rebuilding the time bureau. I lived in with a bunch of friends. So this is the TARDIS sparking. It's not going to be fully secretive because it was last time. It just wasn't. It's not really interesting to have something secret because no one knows about it. It's just building materials, a hole to the ceiling, and we haven't done much on it yet because no one's joined yet. We just kind of just started it. I've been focusing more on everything else. So regarding the TARDIS here. Oh, I do have a telepad to the town in my TARDIS. Oh no, to the bureau, to my TARDIS. I don't know why I'm calling it the TARDIS, but it's my water. My temporary inventory clears if I don't want any of the junk in my inventory. I want to like fill it up with something else. Basically just all my stuff. Not very interesting. Very cluttered cluster of just blocks that I use. Yeah. There's my dog. He barks a lot. He can't. Yeah, that dog just kind of walked up next to the TARDIS barking in this town. It's my enchantment room, and then excess stuff from my villager. Oh god, my villager buildings. I tried to make a villager breeder, and after I made it, I discovered mob breeding was off. So you can see this is an iron farm. It makes iron, I guess. I just made it, so yeah, it works. Oh shit. This is my. Probably shouldn't show this, but this is my anti-AFK thing. So I'm gonna like sit next to my iron and let it sit. It shouldn't be too bannable because I'm just letting an iron farm go. It's not in the overworld or anything. Weezball might be spectating me, trying to get me banned, but I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't actually done too much. I'm not going to do a whole tour of the entire server because that's just going to be incredibly boring. Like, unbelievably boring. No, touring the entire server, like, it's a little less interesting than the 1.12 because no one's making anything really interesting. So I'll show you. It's kind of starting to look a lot more like the new task mod with all the modern blocks and stuff. No one's really sticking to the 1.12 type things, which I am. I'm sticking to the 1.12 kind of aesthetic. No one else is though. I'll try and explain what I mean. Basically everyone's using a lot more wood. That's kind of what I mean. Wood is a little bit more common in this version because of all the stuff it does, like trapdoors, kind of like mess your player up. I can't really go ahead. But it was just a lot more wood and it's more rustic, kind of. It's not, doesn't really look interesting to me. There is kind of shit like that. That makes no sense. Well, I've seen them on quite a bit. The TARDIS never moves, so. See, this is great. I like this because this is like reminiscent of like all the shops you could see around in 1.12. That E is really thick, and that W, yeah, the letters don't really match up quite well. But yeah, so that's basically everything I've done. The player over here. Okay, and in saying that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.